Okay, guys, so today our topic is going to be settling versus lowering your standards. So I just want to start off by saying I don't think that anybody should ever settle. That's my main thing.
Amen.
I don't. Go ahead.
No, the only reason, no, finish, and then the only reason why I did that, and I'm gonna tell you why. So finish
Okay.
it first, and then I'll tell you.
Because I just think like there's so many you don't. Okay, let's figure something else out then. But let's not settle and just be like okay with something. Just like there's so much more to life.
No, I agree, but the only reason why I was gonna say that is because I feel like you three women are different women than the women that have to settle. If that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? So I understand if you three wouldn't settle, but there's some women that out there and men too that
That's
have
true.
to settle because you don't have that, that upper hand to be like, this is what I want in life and this is what I'm gonna get. You get what I'm saying? So some people, I feel like you need to be realistic with your life and look in the mirror and be like, can I really have, can I make demands in my world and really get what I want, or do I have to settle? And I feel like that's the realistic. You know what I mean?
Question.
Yeah.
So what, I guess, what's realistic and how does a person look at themselves and then create their expectation based on reality?
Okay, that's really good. I feel like, and y'all tell me, because I know day to day, I just feel like in your person that, you got it. I don't know how to explain it, because you know when you have it and when you don't have it. What I mean by that, go ahead, Jay.
Because a part of me, I understand where you're coming from, but I also feel as though you're right. Some people do not know that they have power and they have more control over the things that happen than they realize. So if you're in a relationship with someone and it's not going the way you want, or let's say they don't, they're not able to provide what you require in your life. Okay, just because you don't think of yourself, you don't put yourself on a high pedestal, that doesn't mean that you cannot get better than what you have. So it's like, but at the same time, if you're in a situation with someone and okay, they can't provide everything, but they do a lot of other things that are great. You guys create great memories and stuff like that. You can compromise. You can try to make something like that work. But I feel like everybody has the power to believe that their situation can be better and they deserve better.
But that's what, speaking of compromising, I think there's a difference between lowering your standards and then be ready to compromise.
Exactly.
I'm very happy to compromise.
Right.
I just don't want to lower my standard to the point where I'm like, I am now taking care of you. I'm not dragging you along to my journey.
Mm-hmm.
That's not, we've done that. Like a lot of our young relationships, like that was based on that.
Right.
But once you get into a relationship at this age, it's like, I'm cool with compromising on things that I wasn't expecting initially. But like, I'm not dragging you along.
Yeah.
But what are you willing to compromise on? I think that so many people look at or conflate the definition of compromising with settling. Mm-hmm. So how do you look at whatever your standards are and whatever your reality is and figure out what is a compromise versus what is you settling?
So I think for at least for me personally, I used to always date men that didn't make as much money as I do or weren't as successful as I am in my career. And I was like, you know what? That kind of sucks. Like, it sucks that I'm always the one like drags you along.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm okay with dating someone that's not where I'm at in my career. That's not going to be where I'm at in my career. I'm cool with that financial part of it. But I don't want to have to drag you along in terms of like, I still want you to want to do things.
Right.
I still want you to want to do better. I still want you to be productive. I still want you to like want more for yourself. That's when it's like, I'll compromise.
So can you
Yeah,
be with
exactly.
someone? Can you be with someone that's not able to ever like provide for you or be like?
He better win the lottery.
So that's a no then.
No, I would. Like, in all honesty, I don't think that you can. It's hard when you're a person that is successful in your industry. Like, I don't think you can expect to fall in love with someone that's on that level at all times. And again, like when you fall in love, you fall in love.
Right.
It doesn't really matter who it is and
Yeah.
what they do and what their background is. But I think going out to the dating scene in your mid 30s, like you would love to have all of those
Right.
pieces together. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And I think that's when the compromise comes in. And I don't think that is lowering your standards. It's more like realizing like, yo, you can't just have it all.
You know what you want too.
Yeah.
And too.
You could too, but then
I like to believe that I can have it all. I'm not gonna lie.
it would be nice. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Even what Alan was saying about like what 50 Cent said, 50 cents. He was saying, okay, 50 Cent was like, I'm gonna get rich or I'm gonna die trying. I'm one of those people. I feel like that's my
Same.
personality. All or nothing.
Yeah.
All or nothing. I don't want half-ass nothing because I am a person that's perfectly happy with being alone with vibrator. So,
Another
and a little
amen.
bit of, a little bit of
That's
dates here and there.
blind, yeah.
But at the same time, I want I want the whole experience.
Yeah.
I want great sex. And when I have that great sex, I want to be in a nice, comfortable environment where I'm looking over my marble counter and my leg is up in the air and my man is doing what he got to do and I got a nice view and it's snowing and there's fireplaces and I need that type of shit for my
Now, what are
future.
you doing to get that?
Yeah, I'm willing to do what I got to do to
I'm saying,
get there.
What are the steps, though?
I'm gonna apply at Walgreens. Then I'm gonna try to become general manager, right? Second.
But no, I'm being realistic because I feel like that's what everybody wants to know. No, it's like, okay, so
Yeah,
we
but
want these higher standards.
you
but then how
can
do you
get those
them?
things by not settling.
Yeah.
That's how you
Okay,
get those
need a lot of
things.
men.
By not settling, that means you just want me to stay home and wait for it to
No,
you know
no.
I mean?
What
Like,
I'm
are you
saying
doing?
is, if you already see with a person that you guys are not on the same page,
Right.
you guys don't have the same goals. You don't want the same. You're not going in the same direction. Or like some people have trauma that they have to deal with on their own, and it's not working right now. Sometimes you can't sit there and wait for that person to get better, or to you can't always wait for everybody. You have to know that every situation has a time limit and a time frame.
I agree.
Fuck what anybody else
Yeah.
thinks. I don't care how many men you've seen me date. I don't give a damn. They did not work out. That person was not the one for me. And I'm not just gonna sit here and wait for them to do what I need them to do. No. All right, next.
And I think that's what a lot of people in our moms and dad did. They just
Yeah.
waited
I'm
and
not
stayed
sitting here.
And they
like,
stayed.
Yeah,
And
I
I
don't
like
think
look
that's
at
not
that
us.
now and I'm like, we're not doing that.
I
We're
can
not
turn
staying.
50 and decide I'm moving to motherfucking Costa Rica.
Right.
And I'm just gonna wear cloth and be butt naked or some shit. I can
Love
change
that for you.
I can change my whole shit anytime I
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
And so people don't realize that you can switch it up. You can whatever. Just figure your shit out. You don't have to settle with Marcus that live down the street from you. You don't gotta do that.
You don't. But then sometimes you do if you
No,
know.
you
No,
never
listen,
do.
No, I'm saying no. What I'm saying is, but you also sometimes have to settle when you know you're not going to be getting those. You know that man is going to take you and fly you out and all that. That's not
I
going
don't
to
think
happen to
it's-
everyone.
I don't know
Guys,
if
It's not even that part either, though.
Well,
it's just
listen.
having a companion sometimes. I don't even, if I meet somebody that can't fly me out, we both love sand in our feet. And we both love our little hut on the beach or something like that. And it's not even that big. If me and you can have our own, our own reality together, and let's say, okay, we're no longer into all that technology shit. We just want to come, be somewhere, be companions. And I'm 50 years old and I finally met somebody. That's cool. You ain't got to fly me out. None of that. We both decided that that's what we want for each other. I think there are a lot of people that can have that. But again, they end up not looking for it anymore, or not. They just accept where they are and they never even get to see if they can find that.